Over 65? For nuts you must eat and for you should never touch. Let me tell you a little story. There once was a wise old gardener named Elsie who lived on the edge of a sleepy town. Every morning, she'd walk barefoot through the dew-kissed grass to tend her garden. Her hands were wrinkled but steady, and her heart full of joy. She often said, "Take care of your roots, and your leaves will dance even in the harshest winds." Our bodies, like Elsie's garden, thrive when they're nourished with care. And sometimes, it's the smallest things that make the biggest difference. Today, let's talk about something small, yet mighty: nuts. Not all are created equal, especially as we age. So, pull up a cozy chair. Let's explore for nuts you should lovingly invite into your life, and for that might be better left out of your pantry. Why nuts matter after 65? The golden years are a sacred chapter, a time to cherish, to reflect, and to nurture. But just like an old house needs extra care, our aging bodies do too. One of the easiest ways to support your health is through mindful eating. Nuts are one of nature's most powerful little blessings. Rich in good fats, fiber, protein, vitamins, and minerals, they can support everything from your brain to your bones. But here's the catch: not all nuts are suitable for seniors. Some are too salty, too hard, or too rich in certain compounds that can cause more harm than good. Research from Harvard School of Public Health reveals that people who regularly eat nuts live longer, healthier lives. But the key word here is regularly, and wisely. That's why we're here today. The 4 best nuts for seniors. 1. Walnuts, the brain booster. These little wrinkled gems mirror the human brain, and for good reason. They are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation and are essential for maintaining cognitive function. In a 2023 study published in Neurology, older adults who consumed walnuts daily showed a slower rate of cognitive decline, particularly in memory and processing speed. Daily tip: add 2 to 3 walnut halves to your breakfast oatmeal or chop them into a soft salad. Keep them in a glass jar on your kitchen counter as a visual reminder. A story to remember: my Aunt May, who lived to 94, always had a bowl of walnuts on her table. "Brain food," she'd say with a wink, cracking them open with her weathered hands. She never missed her daily crossword and could still beat me at Scrabble well into her 80s. 2. Almonds, heart's best friend. Almonds are smooth, gentle on digestion, and deeply nourishing. They're rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects our cells from aging, and magnesium, which supports heart health and strong bones. 1 handful of almonds, about 10 to 12 nuts, offers 37% of your daily vitamin E, 20% of your daily magnesium, healthy fats that reduce LDL cholesterol. Soaking almonds overnight makes them easier to digest and activates enzymes that help nutrient absorption. Soaking tip: place 10 almonds in a cup of water before bed. In the morning, peel the skins for a soft, buttery snack. Quote to remember: eat almonds for grace, walnuts for thought, and kindness for all. 3. Pistachios, the blood sugar balancer. These vibrant green nuts are a powerhouse of nutrients. High in fiber for digestion. Rich in B6 for brain health. Contain potassium, which helps manage blood pressure. Unlike many other nuts, pistachios contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein. They are also known to stabilize blood sugar levels, a key benefit for those managing type 2 diabetes. Fun fact: cracking open pistachios slows down snacking, helping with portion control and mindful eating. Tip: choose unsalted, in-shell pistachios. Limit yourself to a handful a day. 4. Cashews, the immunity hero. Cashews are often overlooked, but they are packed with zinc, an essential mineral for immune function, wound healing, and even taste perception. Just 1 ounce of cashews, about 18 nuts, contains nearly 20% of your daily zinc requirement. They also offer healthy monounsaturated fats, copper for bone strength, iron for energy. Caution: always opt for raw or dry roasted cashews without added salt or oil. Quick recipe: blend soaked cashews with a splash of water and cinnamon for a creamy, dairy-free dessert topping. The 4 nuts to avoid after 65. 1. Peanuts, the mold danger. While technically legumes, peanuts are widely consumed as nuts, but they carry a hidden risk: aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are toxic compounds produced by certain molds. They can contaminate peanuts during storage, particularly in warm or humid conditions. Exposure to aflatoxins has been linked to liver damage and even cancer. Seniors with weakened immune systems or liver function may be more vulnerable. Safer swap: choose almonds or cashews instead. 2. Brazil nuts, the selenium overload. Selenium is vital, but only in tiny amounts. Just 1 Brazil nut can contain over 777% of your daily selenium needs. Too much selenium can cause hair loss, digestive distress, nerve pain, fatigue. For most seniors, it's safest to avoid Brazil nuts or eat only 1 per week. If you must, keep a small container with pre-portioned servings to prevent accidental overconsumption. 3. Macadamia nuts, the calorie bomb. Macadamias are delicious but extremely high in fats and calories. 1 ounce, about 10 nuts, has over 200 calories and 21 grams of fat. This can be a concern if you're managing weight, cholesterol, or trying to keep your metabolism balanced in older age. They also offer fewer nutrients per calorie compared to almonds or pistachios. Better option: swap with pistachios or walnuts for similar richness but more nutrients. 4. Salted or roasted nuts, the sodium trap. Salted or commercially roasted nuts often contain high levels of sodium and unhealthy oils, which can raise blood pressure, worsen heart conditions, dehydrate your body. Excess salt is especially risky for those with hypertension or kidney concerns. Best practice: always read labels. Choose nuts labeled raw or dry roasted, unsalted. Old saying: what's added in haste may aid you in time. Putting it all together, a daily nut routine for seniors. Here's a simple, heart-healthy nut plan. Morning: soaked almonds, 10, plus 2 walnut halves. Midday snack: a handful of in-shell pistachios plus a few slices of apple. Evening treat: a spoonful of cashew cream with cinnamon. Avoid peanuts, Brazil nuts, or only 1 a week, macadamias, and anything salted. Wisdom wrap-up: our elders often say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. When it comes to health, the smallest daily choices become the strongest protectors. Choosing the right nuts can sharpen your memory, ease your joints, steady your heartbeat, keep your digestion moving. Nature gives us these little miracles, not in fancy pills, but in real food. Simple, whole, beautiful. So next time you reach for a snack, think of Elsie in her garden, choosing what to nourish, what to prune, and what to plant with love. You have that power too. Did this help you or someone you love? Share this video with a friend, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to The Elder Essential for more soulful science and wise wellness. And in the comments, tell us, what's your favorite nut? Let's keep growing together.